is always beneficial to have multiple people working on the same project because one person's beliefs, thought processes, and experiences are never exactly the same as someone else's. This gives a wider range of perspective, more opportunity for a minority point of view to be heard, and it accounts for multiple checks on a person or product. The only problem is, in the School of Engineering, the diversity is not so high, so projects don't often get perspective from minority cultures. This has the potential to cause the project's completion date to be extended because it takes time for the available engineers to reach a perspective that is readily available in someone who didn't choose engineering because of a stereotype threat, lack of initiative, or interest. But it isn't the only problem it causes. For companies, a diverse workforce indicates willingness to hire anyone who is qualified, which helps find new employees when old ones are leaving.
The University of Connecticut is 59% white, 11% Asian, 9% Hispanic, and 6% black. This shows that they don't have a huge minority view, but they still have somewhat like a minority population. The School of Engineering should also focus on reaching out to kids at a younger age instead of trying to convince kids already in college into coming into the School of Engineering. Focus on more STEM-based classes has helped with that, but it isn't doing enough. Also, having more diverse teachers helps bring in kids because it feels like there's more of a connection. 74% of the faculty at the University of Connecticut is white, and that just shows that like a lot of these minority kids can't connect as well with their professors. But thanks to groups like the Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers and or the National Society of Black Engineers and other minority groups within engineering help create a better environment between the minorities so that way people don't come in feeling alone and scared. To attract more kids and college students to the School of Engineering, the School of Engineering should consider maybe promoting more of these societies and also hosting more events that bring in minority groups. The School of Engineering should also have more projects that help bring in these students that are minority focused. The School of Engineering should also work on finding more professors that are minorities to help these kids relate better with their professors and don't feel as alone when they go into the School of Engineering. Ways the University of Connecticut and the School of Engineering has succeeded is by having schools like CREC schools where they have a large minority population and are really inclusive, and they also focus on engineering. This helps two ways because not only does it help bring minority groups into the University of Connecticut, it helps bring these like minority groups into the School of Engineering. This helps because these kids are taught engineering level courses before they go into school. So not only does it help them get into the School of Engineering, it helps them succeed in the School of Engineering. And with those like successors and graduates, they help attract more minority groups because it shows like if these kids can do it, I can do it too.
Actions that our university has taken into consideration for connecting with other people to bring them into the School of Engineering is the Women in Engineering. This program allows for a smaller group of individuals to apply to this and gain the experience along with our School of Engineering. They may take part in groups with current students of the School of Engineering, which are also in their situation, being a minority and advancing through the difficulties that may be because of their skin color. The School of Engineering could further partner with other public schools, allowing for these public schools to gain more wealth and to improve their ability to teach ECE courses and AP courses to high school students so that they may have these credits so they may further advance through UConn and the School of Engineering. The way that companies may include more people of different social statuses is by advertising themselves in other languages and to direct themselves to other communities. This is possible through any type of social media which is accessible by any person, and allowing for that advertisement to have multiple languages that the user can select from and read upon their information and their company.
To attract employees that are diverse to a company, the best way is with making connections or a pipeline with churches, institutions, or cultural events where minority employees will be there, or people that want jobs are minorities. You have to make them feel comfortable at those locations if you're presenting yourself there. Also with referrals from current employees, maybe they have a brother or sister or cousin that's graduating from maybe University of Connecticut and they want a job at the company. You'll know they are a minority and you'll know that they have successes at their school. So when they apply for the job, you already have the referral, you already have the connection with them. So that's already done with. Also, to attract future employees, one of the best ways is making your presence known at high schools or colleges. By going to the college or high school, here at the University of Connecticut, lots of times you see companies representing themselves. If you send out employees that are minorities, it'll make the minorities at the university or at the high school, for instance, feel comfortable approaching those employees. A minority student won't feel as comfortable approaching someone who is maybe not of their skin color, or you can maybe tell that they're not of their religion. If a company represents themselves with minority groups at a university, it'll make minority students feel comfortable and willing to talk to those employees because it doesn't make them feel excluded. Engineering students are usually thought of to be antisocial, or they like to work in their own little space. Breaking that idea is really well done with having a good team of people that people are comfortable talking with. If you have an employee staff that is really just of maybe a similar skin color or isn't really from an urban or suburban background, then future employees won't feel comfortable talking to them. But if you have a staff that's from all kinds of cultural backgrounds, races, maybe one lived in the suburbs, one lived in the urban area, then everyone's going to feel able to talk to each other, and the aspect or the idea of engineering students and employees being antisocial and stuff like that, it won't exist anymore because everyone's comfortable talking to one another. And one last thing to say about attracting employees that are diverse. Now, if you have a management team at your company that is of maybe not undiverse, then employees won't feel comfortable at the company as well. Because most employees, they want to move up the ladder, they want to move up the chain, they don't want to be just a minimum member at the staff. So if you make the management team diverse, it'll motivate all workers to keep moving up the ladder because they won't feel as if they won't be accepted up the ladder.
Go.
Ways that companies could help retain diverse employees would be hiring an industrial organizational psychologist to come in and talk to the employees that are hired there and get their opinions on the work environment and get ideas of how to change the environment to make them more comfortable. Employees want to feel like their opinion matters in the workplace, so if you take their opinions into consideration, they are more likely to stay and are more likely to recommend your company to a friend trying to get a job as well. This not only helps in retaining employees, but it can also help you get new ones as well. All employees need to feel safe in their work environment, so in order to keep the employees feeling safe and comfortable, they need to know that their employers do not allow discrimination in the workplace, and any discrimination will be punished. This requires the HR department to be filled with people of diversity as well, because it doesn't matter if they are willing to help the employees if the employees don't feel comfortable going to them for help. Hopefully, companies will start taking more initiative in hiring diverse staff so that technology can advance even faster.